I am an Army combat veteran, and I have spent years working on my resiliency through self-care, and for some reason, it always involved beauty. I am Curah founder and CEO of Curah, a marketplace for self-care on the go. In 2020, millennials will have the buying power of $1.4 trillion. And we, the millennials, are invested in self-care twice as much as anyone else. And so we also know 40% of US population have used on-demand services, and over 30% have offered it. We have been in this massive shift in how we consume our services over the past decade. Companies like Lyft, Postmate, you can even request a dog walker and get notified when the dog poops. And so, yet, beauty and self-care industry remains old and inefficient. Complex business models, over 60% of revenue down the drain. An average freelancer uses up to 6 apps for a single transaction. And existing solutions solve for one issue or another. So in a beauty industry, this marketplace of over $450 billion, projected to be at $1 trillion just in 5 years. The average American beautician makes less than $36,000 a year, well below poverty. And over 92% of these freelancers are women. And so they're overworked and underpaid. And on the other hand, millennials struggle to balance a busy life schedule with expensive and inconvenient appointments. So Curah is a consumer-to-consumer marketplace where freelancers are interacting differently with clients. They both have the power to manage and control the booking, the when and where in a single platform. So our company puts the technology in the forefront of our product. We're implementing machine learning to enhance and curate personalized experiences for our users. Also to streamline workflows and trust and safety and so on. Also, we were the first company to do a global virtual reality consumer pitch. So our business model is extremely simple yet scalable. We take transaction fee, service fee, we run ads, and we do have future streams of revenue. Our top competitors, as you can see here, cater to a niche and saturated demographic and neglect the needs for freelancers, where Curah is the complete opposite. We solve pain points for freelancers and clients, and we put our core values in diversity and inclusion at the forefront of our product. So over the first quarter, we have launched our closed beta. We grew our team and our social media platform. We also got up to 13,000% in engagement. We do have a global wait list of over 400, and most importantly, we have partnered with female-founded startups, providing us with insurance, AI marketing, as well as tech support and customer support. So in the future, over the next few quarters and the next few years, we do plan to expand to major cities and go global. We do plan on figuring out more partnerships, build a community, and recruit an army to support the Curah believers. We will ship and develop new product features as well. The founders, myself and Barbara, we met during our master's program. We do have a background in machine learning and entrepreneurship and innovation in both tech and beauty. Our Curah crew, as you can see, the Curah supporters, this ecosystem is full of entrepreneurs, successful entrepreneurs, and techies who have worked for tech giants like Google, Facebook, and Twitter, and even freelancers who have worked for competition. We're seeking $1 million for ops, marketing, and product development. And so if you or you know someone who can benefit from joining the Curah community, please, freelancer or client or investor, please reach us at Curah app or join the revolution at Curah.co. Thank you.
Great job, Ika. Stay here,
stand right here
for your questions. Yes.
I was ready to sprint back. Questions?
Sure. I'd love to learn from your beta, what have you learned about your customers in terms of kind of what do they care about? How are they engaging with the brand? And kind of how are those lessons getting kind of built into the app?
So, interesting question. We've learned so much. We've learned that people have been waiting for this, and we haven't given it to them. So we are targeting both our end users as clients. So freelancers are our clients as well, and that's the biggest differentiator. And so it was easier to bring them on board and cater to their needs and actually have them develop the products with us. And so now we're able to focus on how can we implement technology like artificial intelligence, if needed, machine learning, to curate these personalized experiences that we're seeking, that we want to feel even that more special. So at the moment, we have support from both ends, even clients as well. Like they're like, finally, you know, like I do want to pick my own stylist or my freelancer. And again, self-care for me, it's anything we do that makes us look good or feel good. So it does go beyond just beauty services.
And that was going to be my second question of, self-care is such a broad category. And so, are you planning to lead with a few categories being known maybe first in beauty, or is it, skincare? And so would love to hear kind of how you're thinking about the different categories and which ones you'll be focusing on.
Absolutely. So Curah goes beyond limitations. So that's one of the issues with existing solutions is they dictate, you could only offer this one service and it has to be at this exact price. Whereas we know in this industry, it depends on your experience and your celebrity level and your talent for you to charge, whether it's a $50 for makeup or $150, that's based on your talent and your presence. And so to answer the question, we do plan to go into different segments to include men. So an FYI, an average American woman spends over $250 a month on services and nearly 335 hours a year getting ready. And men are right up there. They spend an average of $270 a month on services, beauty services. So we do plan to be, again, like more inclusive, and anything that can be conducted in an on-demand platform, even like can be done through Curah. Again, it is a free platform. We do have a system in place, the trust and safety, ensuring that these providers are qualified at what they say they are.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Given that you're going to be focused on a wide range of potential services, can you talk a little bit about how you're thinking about acquiring supply? So acquiring the freelancers, who are you targeting? How are you kind of getting them on board, at least initially?
So currently, even if you look at our social media or our presence, we're focused solely on beauty. We want to perfect that sector. And as you can see, it is an extremely wealthy industry. So we're going to stick to that for a while, and based on how we develop, we can segment again. But freelancers, again, like having the ability not only to recruit, but also speaking from an experience. I went to beauty school when I was a teenager. Most of the women in my family are in that industry, so I understand their pain points, and I'm not beyond, connecting with them. And letting them know that this is like a product for them, essentially. So the demand already exists. Supply is also there, however, they've never even heard of, okay, like, hold on, what's the catch here? Literally, that's something that they've been asking because they're so used to being manipulated or, like taking out of a whole cut, they only get to keep 40% of the overall charge. So, any more questions for me?
A quick one, because we don't have a lot of time.
Of course, I'll be quick. Thank you. Can you walk me through the product flow? So if I was to go to Curah right now and I want to get my eyebrows done, like what would the flow look like?
And nowadays, we want to ensure like we have the high UI, high UX, because retention on that is very low. Like the simplest mistake could deter our users. So the workflow is simple. You sign up using either social media or your account. You put in your payment system as a client, and you're able, in a Yelp setting, you're able to either search for the product or search for the specific provider. By location, by prices, you can filter all those. So, and then you're able to see their reviews as well. So this is a platform that you can take anywhere with you. So you don't have to go juggling between 6 different platforms for a single. We've been needing this. So here it is.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Crum.
Thank you.